For far too long, their heart has been burdened with the weight of silence. But this Sunday, they will finally release the words they've held back, and their truth will wash over you like a revelation. Angels whisper that the silence has been a shield, hiding the emotions they weren't ready to confront. But this Sunday, that shield will fall, and everything they've kept hidden will come to light. They've carried the burden of unsaid words for what feels like an eternity. But this weekend will mark the end of that silence. Prepare yourself for the truth that has been locked away for so long. The silence has been deafening, but the angels assure you it won't last. This Sunday, the dam will break, and the words that have been held back will flood your heart. There is a truth that's been buried deep inside them, one that they've been too afraid to speak. But this Sunday, angels say they'll finally have the courage to share it all with you. For too long, their emotions have been wrapped in silence, but this Sunday, they'll no longer be able to hold back. Every secret, every feeling will be laid bare before you. They've been quiet not because they don't care, but because they care too much. This Sunday, they'll open their heart and speak the words you've been waiting to hear for so long. This Sunday, the angels reveal that all the unspoken truths, the hidden emotions, and the feelings they've suppressed will come pouring out. Be ready to listen. They've stayed silent, not knowing how to express the storm within them. But this Sunday, that silence will break, and their truth will finally be told. The angels say they've been afraid to reveal their deepest feelings, but the time for silence is over. This Sunday, they will tell you everything you've been yearning to hear. You may have wondered why they've been so quiet, why they've held back so much. This Sunday, all will be revealed, and the angels promise it will be worth the wait. For too long, their heart has been locked behind a wall of silence. But this Sunday, the angels say that wall will crumble, and the truth they've been hiding will finally be set free. They've spent months in silence, letting their emotions simmer beneath the surface. But this Sunday, they'll finally break free of that silence and speak from their heart. Angels say the weight of their silence has been growing heavier, but this Sunday, they will finally unburden themselves and tell you everything they've been keeping inside. They've been trapped in their own silence, unsure of how to express what they feel. But this Sunday, they'll gather the courage to reveal the truth that's been aching to come out. The angels know their silence has been painful, but this Sunday, the dam will break. All the things they've left unsaid will finally be brought to light. They've held their emotions close for far too long, but this Sunday, they will finally let you in. The angels say to be prepared for a flood of truth. Their silence has been a protective barrier, but the angels reveal that this Sunday, they'll break through that barrier and share the words they've been too scared to speak. Angels say they've been afraid of the truth, but now they are ready. This Sunday, they'll finally tell you everything, and it will change everything between you. They've held back for what feels like an eternity, but this Sunday, the angels promise that their silence will end. They'll finally open up and let you see the depths of their soul. Angels say they've been waiting for the right moment, and now that moment has come. This Sunday, they'll finally speak the words that have been trapped in their heart. The silence has been unbearable, but the angels say this Sunday everything will change. They'll finally break their silence and tell you the truth you've been waiting to hear. For too long, they've hidden behind their silence, but the angels say this Sunday they will find their voice. Every secret, every suppressed emotion will be revealed. Angels whisper that this Sunday, the silence that has kept you apart will finally be broken. They'll tell you everything they've been too afraid to say. They've been quiet for so long, but the angels say that silence is about to end. This Sunday, they'll open their heart and tell you everything you've been longing to hear. The angels say their silence was never meant to last. This Sunday, they will finally share the words that have been hidden beneath the surface for so long. They've carried the weight of unspoken words for too long, but the angels reveal that this Sunday, those words will finally be set free. Angels say their heart has been burdened with silence, but this Sunday they'll release that burden and finally share their truth with you. For too long, they've hidden behind their silence, but this Sunday the angels say they'll finally reveal the truth they've been too afraid to speak. Angels say their silence has been a way to avoid confronting their feelings. But this Sunday, they will finally tell you the truth they've been hiding. They've been quiet for what feels like forever. But this Sunday, the angels say they'll finally speak the words they've been holding back. The angels reveal that their silence has been a shield. But this Sunday, they will finally tell you everything they've been keeping inside. For too long, they've stayed silent. But the angels say this Sunday, they'll finally tell you the truth that has been buried deep inside them. They've been quiet for what feels like a lifetime. But this Sunday, the angels promise they will finally find the courage to speak the words that have been held back for so long. Angels say their silence has been rooted in fear. But this Sunday, that fear will deceive, and they'll finally tell you everything that's been weighing on their heart. For too long, their silence has been a wall between you. But this Sunday, the angels say that wall will come crashing down, and they'll share every hidden thought and feeling. They've been afraid to speak, but the angels promise this Sunday they will gather their strength and tell you the truth that has been eating away at them in silence. Their silence has been heavy with unsaid emotions, but the angels say this Sunday the truth will finally spill out, and the weight of their heart will be lifted. They've been hesitant to share their feelings, but this Sunday, the angels say their hesitation will fade, and they'll pour their heart out in ways you never expected. For months, they've kept their deepest emotions buried, but the angels reveal that this Sunday, those emotions will surface, and the truth will finally be spoken. Angels say the time for silence is over. This Sunday, they'll finally express what they've kept hidden, and it will forever change the dynamic between you. They've been quiet, not because they didn't care, but because they cared too much. This Sunday, the angels promise they'll share the words that have been trapped in their soul. Their silence has been a prison, but the angels say this Sunday, they'll break free from that prison and tell you everything they've been too scared to reveal. For too long, their heart has been shackled by silence. But this Sunday, the angels say those chains will break, and the truth will finally be unleashed. The angels reveal that their silence has been hiding a sea of emotions, but this Sunday that sea will overflow, and every secret, every hidden feeling will come rushing to the surface. They've been afraid to show their true emotions, but this Sunday the angels say they'll finally gather the strength to share what they've been hiding for so long. The silence has been like a storm brewing inside them. But the angels say this Sunday, the storm will finally break and the truth will pour out like rain. For too long, their silence has been a heavy weight on their chest. But this Sunday, the angels promise that weight will lift as they finally tell you everything. Angels say their heart has been aching with unspoken words. But this Sunday, they'll finally find the courage to release those words and reveal the truth that's been locked inside. They've been holding back their feelings. But the angels say this Sunday, they will no longer be able to hold back. Every emotion they've kept hidden will finally come to light. The angels whisper that their silence has been a mask, but this Sunday they will finally take off that mask and show you the truth of what's been hiding beneath. They've been hesitant to speak their truth, but this Sunday the angels say hesitation will no longer hold them back. They'll finally tell you everything they've been keeping inside. For months they've been quiet, but the angels reveal that this Sunday their silence will end, and they will speak from the depths of their soul. Their silence has been like a wall between you. But this Sunday, the angels say that wall will crumble, and they will finally share the truth they've been too afraid to speak. Angels say their heart has been heavy with unsaid words, but this Sunday they will finally unburden themselves and tell you everything they've been holding back. They've been quiet, letting their emotions simmer beneath the surface, but the angels promise that this Sunday, those emotions will finally boil over and be revealed. For too long, their silence has been their shield, but the angels say this Sunday they will lower that shield and finally reveal the truth they've been hiding.